What's up guys, my name is Johnny and we're back here for some more CPC content. This week we're going up against Phalop, a fellow European guy and co-commissioner of the CPC. As you can see, he's a pretty scary team, but the things I noticed in prep were that he has a huge bolt beam weakness which I wanted to capitalize on. Simultaneously I had to check his team, so that was quite a surprise there. Considering his offensive threats, I have big trouble checking Landers, T, Gengar, and Mega Galate significantly. The rest I should be able to deal with quite well, especially Gengar and Lander T of threats. Apart from that, Jolteon outspeeds my entire team, so I have to find a way to deal with that. But yeah, the team I brought consists of Sneasel, which is like the standard set, but with Taunt for Skarmory, so it can't roost on me. Instead of hazards for free, it comes in on a knockoff. I have my Calm Mind, Psychic, Ice Speed, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Roost, Latios. I have a Nasty Plot, and unfortunately I changed my set, so now I have a Nasty Plot roleplay, Thunderbolt and HP Ice, Thunderous. The set I had prior was better because it had knockoff on it, but so it is. I have an Unaware T-Wave, Moonblast, Calm Mind, Clef, with Moonlight obviously. Mixed defensives with a Roserade with a bit of offensive investment, so Omega Galate can sub up on me. And a Trick Room Porygon 2 with enough bulk and trace, so I can live any two hits from Landorus after I get like my Intimidate off on him. So basically my game plan was to either chip everything into range of P2 or Thunderous, or use P2 and Thunderous to chip everything for Sneasel and Latios. So yeah, that's how I went into this game. Now, I decide here to lead off with my Roserade, because Roserade gives me the best potential lead matchup versus like a Skarmory or a Jolteon. Because what I expected to happen was Jolteon lead most likely, because I was suspecting this to be to just Volturn out on my team because I didn't have an immunity, and he could go into a favorable matchup and I couldn't pull a double to block him or anything, and as you can see I don't have much Volturn. He doesn't do that, he leads off with his Lando. I personally, so this here is, this should be an offensive Lando. He might be adamant, so if he's adamant I could outspeed him, so I don't expect him to stay in here unless he's scarfed. Which is why I will just make the safe switch out into my P2, it's my dedicated switch in. However, I feel like he definitely shouldn't get up his rock here, because an HP Ice from a Technician Roserade will just knock him out here. So, yeah, let me continue this. As you can see though, I switch out into my Porygon 2, get off the Intimidate as planned. He just sets up his Stealth Rocks, which is absolutely fine by me. Now right here, I don't want to reveal Trick Room yet, and I don't really know what he's going to do. So what I am going to decide to do is just click the Ice Beam. I knew because of the status problem and the Porygon usually carrying like Ice Beam for and Try Attack or whatever, Tapu Fini was a likely switch in, especially because it can just taunt me and shut me down and miss the train. I can't do much status shit. But I didn't want to hard T-Volt on Lando T just because it's such a giant threat, and I also didn't want to reveal the Ice Beam too early. So that's why I made this play. The Ice Beam too early. God damn it, Johnny, the Trick Room too early. Sorry, I'm dead tired. But yeah, continuing. I go into Roserade, it's a safe switch into this Fini, it can't really do anything. As he sets up Light Screen, now this makes it more difficult, because now I have to play around the Galate and the Lando more carefully. I go for a Leech Seed here predicting the Galate. I also have Sleep Powder because Lando's, T, and Skarmory, which I deemed the most likely switch-ins, are up in the air. But I felt like if he's going to set up with something, Leech Seed is going to help me more on the first turn, just because I can, my checks are better off at dealing with this thing. Now you can see I bring back out my Clef. As he makes a perfect read, goes hard for Poison Jab. I wouldn't have killed my Roserade, but hey. But with the Leech Seed recovery, I'm easily able to 1v1 this. I just go for a Moonlight, go back to full health. And now I can just scout out this Fini, but if he has Taunt, he's going for it here, which is why I just hard Moonblast. Yep, probably my better play would have been to gone into Roserade, just to pressure this a bit more, but in my mind this was one of the things I had to stop to chip down for Lottie, for Sneasel, for Thundy, not really Thunderbill, and P2 to win late game, so I was just playing this. I probably should have preserved my Clef with better health to better be able to switch in and deal with the Mega Galite later, because that will be in a bit of a predicament later on. Oh, he goes into Lando Chias, I go into Roserade. I'm not sure if he's Scarf it, I'm pretty sure he'll just attack here right now. But I can't let this set up right in front of me, because then I might just lose the game. So I go for Sleep Powder here. Misty Terrain is gone. Lando is up in the air. Feeny will never switch in on my Roserade. So I put the Galite to sleep, which is nice. I use this opportunity to go right out into my Clefable and get up to comfortable on the health again with the Moonlight, which is nice. You know, he goes right back out into Feeny. I just go for Moonblast. The Galite is a threat, and Feeny, even if it comes in, it doesn't recover really. Because it doesn't have leftovers, right? So I now always have a safe switch in my Roserade. He goes back into Gala. I just leech seed it, predicting it to come in. And he goes. I think he just tries to wake up here. Yeah, oh, it was the third turn already. Yeah, though, so he got the guaranteed wake up here. Now this is a roll to kill me, but it's in his favor, and he gets the roll to kill my Clefable. And now I actually have a problem because the light screen is still up. I don't have anything that can OHKO this Mega Galate from this range and that's faster than it. So I decide to do, because he showed Poison Jab. So I'm going to go into my Roserade and then double into my Latios on the expected Zen Headbutt. Hindsight, I had like a big brain fart here, because if I predict Zen Headbutt or Ice Punch, I don't go Lati, I go Sneasel, because I can kill from this range, and I don't have to risk the speed tie, which this dumb play made me do. But yeah, get fortunate and win the speed tie, so I can kill off the Mega Galite, so that's one big threat gone. Now he goes into Lando, and I'm still thinking this might be a Scarf Lando. So I'm forced out here, because I can't kill it from this range. I go into my P2, it's my dedicated switch, I can live any 2 hits, even like a Z Fly or a Z Earthquake, I can tank into the following hit. And get off a Trick Room, and then if I get up a Trick Room, his Feeny dies from this range, and I outspeed everything, and Skarmory takes a huge hit. Like everything, at least one thing on his team has to take 1 or 2 huge hits, Ben, because I can rid all of them relatively hard. His best play would have probably been Jolteon or whatever, or a Gengar, but yeah, because he crits me right here with the Z-Fly, I am not able to live the following Earthquake. I count this. I would have been safely able to live without a crit, get up a Trick Room and pressure his team, but now I like the appropriate damage I need. Lando is still not in range of any of the attacks I needed to. Right here I can't risk him blasting, I just need to knock him out. Okay, I can't risk him setting up a light screen. As he goes into Jolteon here and goes for Shadow Ball. I probably should have gone to Roserade, but yeah. Now I just go into Roserade. I just wanted to scout a set, because I predicted this Jolteon could have very well been like sub-toxic or whatever to deal with my defensive stuff, or sub-Baton Pass, and if Lando now gets a Baton Pass and it has Rock Polish as its last move, I'm in a really bad situation. So I couldn't let that happen, but once he showed Shadow Ball I knew he was offensive, and it would probably could just go for Shadow Ball again, given how big of a threat Latios is. But yeah, I just go into my Roserade, and I think I just hard Sludge Bomb. Yep, because all I need is I want is chip damage, so I can pick off everything, especially on the Gengar now. Because I didn't get a chance to use the Trick Room to beat the Scarf Gengar. Surprise, surprise. He goes for Fly, I go for Roost, because I can actually take the next Fly and get off another hit on this Lando. As you can see, it worked out. Right here I go for Psychic. And had I had Ice Beam on this thing, the thing would have been over by now, but yeah, you know. Bit of a misprep as well, as my Thundurus said, as you'll see in a few minutes. He goes for Fly, knocks me out, and now I can go over to my Thundurus. I can knock him out with an HP Ice from here. Makes a good play, goes into Jolteon, but as I mentioned, my set is roleplay, so I can go now for Prankster roleplay, get his Volt Absorb, and his Thunderbolt won't do anything to me. But unfortunately, I decided to bring Nasty Plot for whatever reason and not Agility. If I had brought Agility here with a Z move, I would have just won his game, but no, I need 2 turns to... No, I knock out this Jolteon, but now I'm in range of Scarf Gengar. And yeah, so Scarf Gengar knocks me out, I can't really switch into this, and now I fuck up again, I go into Sneasel. Knowing this is a Scarf Gengar and this kills me. That was like the biggest brain fart I ever had. I was somehow thinking, yeah, this is my dedicated check, I can just go knock off or whatever. But No, it's Scarf. I know that for sure. But I make the stupidest mistake going to sneeze on. Now I have to let it go down. Which could have won me the game in the late game. Because Roserade still took any 2 Sludge Waves. And now right here it was a big, like, I wasn't fully Spadef invested, so it made for some weird calcs on his part. He thought Leech Seed plus Black Sludge could outstall the Gengar, whatever, which is why he switches out here, and I catch the Lando on the switch with a Sleep Powder, enabling me just to click HP Fire, which I didn't show yet, to catch the Skarm, or basically pick up a 2k or 3k on everything on his team. So I just can't go for it, I can kill the Skarm. Now he goes back out to Gengar, and decides to trick me. And my play right now, the only play I have, is to keep clicking HP Fire and hope I get the rolls I need. Because now Sludge Wave is a roll to 3k and Sludge Wave is a roll to kill, and if I killed the Gengar here I won the game. But no, he gets the Sludge Wave roll to kill my Roserade, and that's GG. Really close, really good game to Paul. The crit sucked a bit. I definitely misplayed and misprepped on some other ends, so I could have won this game more safely if I had invested more and thought this out better. Crit sucked though, and the roll in the end, well, it is what it is. I won the speed tie with Ladi, so I can't really complain about that. Yes, GG to Paul, have a great day, see you around.